Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel today. My name is Robert and this is Pheasant Lane Farm. Now, if you've been around for a while, bear with me. This is quite a big veer off from what we usually do. Usually it's farm content, tractors, outdoors, trailers, stuff like that. Today, kind of my other passion in life. It's currently New Year's Eve, so I'm going to be the first one to wish everyone a Happy New Year. And remember, make smart decisions tonight. Don't be out there driving drunk. But it has been raining here in Northern Ohio for, I want to say, the last 2.5 days. When I looked this morning, we'd already had almost 2 inches, and it's been raining hard all day long today. So I worked half a day, took Amber and Kiddo out to a nice lunch, decided to come home and hang out a while before we go meet up with some friends. When I got home today, I was pleasantly surprised that there is a box here from Sweetwater. Now, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you guys know 4 years ago I was in a really bad accident. An accident I wasn't supposed to live through, and I wasn't supposed to have an arm after surgery. I went into surgery 12 hours after the accident when they finally got the bleeding slowed down enough, and I was told when you wake up, you're probably not going to have an arm at the shoulder. And at that point in time, I was just thankful to be alive. Well, after multiple surgeries and 18 months in physical therapy and rehab, I kept the arm. It doesn't work as good as it should. I can do some things down here, but as soon as I try and wash my hair, just excruciating pain. So a couple years ago, I got back into guitar. I've been playing since I was about 5 years old, on and off, and more as a therapy for my arm. Just keep this thing moving all the time because I didn't want to have to take my arm off. So I really didn't play anything meaningful. It was just, you know, I'd buy a couple different guitars, try and keep that spark alive, and just keep the arm moving. That was the main goal. Well, fast forward, now Kiddo is wanting to play. This was her Christmas present. This is a Fender Squier Mini Stratocaster, pretty cool. This was a Sweetwater exclusive. I can't remember the color, Tunisian coral or something like that. The only place you can get it with a maple neck. But back to this video. After I got hurt, I bought a Squier Classic Vibe 50s Telecaster, Blackguard, Butterscotch Blonde. Beautiful guitar. At least it was when I ordered it online. I don't really live that local to a shop. I'm not a big fan of Guitar Center. But, you know, it is what it is. Well, when it showed up, I just thought it had the ugliest body. It's a 3-piece body. It's pine. And somehow I think a body that should have went to be a solid color body, they put the blonde on it. And I just cannot stand it. Not dissatisfied with the pickups on that guitar. I really love the neck. The Classic Vibe neck is fantastic on those Squiers. I like how it's already a dark tint. So I said, you know what? I'm going to order a body. And that's exactly what I did. So I have not opened this box yet. This must be just where UPS or FedEx, whoever delivered it, dropped it. FedEx. Still taped at the top. Still taped down here. And there's only a couple dents and dings in the box. I can't remember what else I ordered, but I did order, I think they call it, I'll have to look at the color. I don't want to misspeak in this video. I am not a fan of unboxing videos, but I thought, you know what, if I'm going to be doing this, I want you guys to see it also. So this is an AllParts body. It's their Primo line. It is a blue kind of sunburst. I don't remember the color, but I thought, you know what, with that dark neck on there, I did order a new pick guard for it, and I'll show you all that when we open this box. So let me readjust the camera, show you this box. There was like no reviews on this body when I started doing some research on it. I know AllParts makes good stuff. A lot of it's Fender licensed, but I said, you know what? It's a crappy day outside. Let's do an unboxing video. All right, bear with me. The good tripod is outside somewhere. So let's open this box up here. As always, Sweetwater candy. And to be honest, I ordered this a few days ago. I really don't remember what I ordered. So let's see here. Got some bubble wrap. Oh yeah, this was it. This is a Fender genuine parts. I ordered a Perloid pick guard, and we'll do a sample here with this neck and this body and this. I'm still waiting on some other parts to show up. This is the 3-ply. This is the aged white Perloid pick guard from Fender. I think it'll look cool on a blue kind of burst body. So let's set this down here. All right, what else we got here? More packaging. It's always good to see when you're ordering guitar parts. And here it is. Primo quality replacement parts. All right, here we go. And I just saw the sticker. This is the Primo replacement tele body PTBF-BBB. This is called Midnight Ocean Burst. Now, there wasn't a lot of information on AllParts' website. I saw it on Sweetwater. I was going to order some other stuff that they had, so I just ordered it right from Sweetwater. And there's some question on whether it's real glossy or it's matte. So I thought, you know what? We'll just try it. Either way, I think it'll look cool. Wow, very well packaged. Yep. Three-sided air pouch envelope, which is nice to see. You see so many horror stories of guys ordering things and just totally destroyed by the time they get them. All right, let's see what she looks like. From the sound, I'm going to guess it's gloss, which is fine with me. A little sticky. Wow, that is pretty. That is pretty. You can see some of the other guitars. 59 Les Paul, Epiphone, Strat right there. But wow, this is pretty. So this comes already shielded. You can see it's shielded on all the parts except that little channel right there, which is obviously usually not shielded. It is routed out for a humbucker in the neck position for a vintage 4-screw through body bridge. And wow, that is stunning. It's way prettier than I thought it was going to be. Man, just look at that. Look at that color. I guess the next step is I wasn't going to mess with it tonight. I don't have all the parts here to build the whole guitar. But I think we're going to do a mock-up. Let me get the neck off that classic Vibe. Let me get that laid on here. Let me lay the pick guard on here. And I'm kind of excited now. Let's see what this thing looks like. Before I mock it up with the neck and the pick guard, I actually have this body laying right on top of the Fender Squier body, as you can see there. And all the way around with my fingers, they feel identical. From the top, you can't see anywhere where the Squier sticks out. That's just light there. It is a perfect fit. So when you lay them side by side, I swore that this was thicker, but it's just kind of an optical illusion from that black edge on there. I put some tape on a straight edge metal ruler to see here, and they are the same height, so just kind of hard to see. I put 3 strips of blue tape on here for when I laid this body on it, wouldn't scratch it, kind of gave it something to sit onto. And I know some people in here are probably like, really, this color is what bothered you? Well, it was a combination of this being just way off for what a butterscotch blonde should be, and the main thing was that I forgot to mention at the beginning of it, what kind of started me down this whole road of getting a different body is the bridge is not drilled 100% straight on this Squier Classic Vibe. Now, I can go ahead and fix it. I can dowel these in, glue them, sand it. I want to refinish this. I might just, I might paint it like a silver with a black guard. I think would look cool. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll just give it to the kiddo and let her paint it whatever she wants. But this one hopefully is a lot better once we get it on there. And obviously you can see the Classic Vibe Squier is routed out for a humbucker. I'm sure other ones might be too, and not shielded anywhere like this one is. All right, so let's get this mocked up a little bit. So, Primo body. Let's see how this neck fits. I don't care what people say about these Squier Classic Vibes. These necks are beautiful. I love it. So let's see how it fits here. Wow. like butter. Let's get this beautiful genuine Fender Proloid pickguard. Let's keep that looking good there. Get this snugged up in there. Control plate here. Try and just get it mocked up here. Let's see what we can do here. Perfect fit right there. Except the wires are trying to push it back out. And let's see how this looks. Coil these wires up. Perfecto. Well, there she is, all mocked up, minus a neck pickup. But this thing is looking good. I think earlier in the video I mentioned where I might throw a neck on here with a rosewood fingerboard, and now that I see it on here with this darker tinted Squier Classic Vibe neck, I might leave it. If I do anything, I'll probably put on a Fender or a licensed Fender roasted maple neck. I love the way those things look. Now, just to show you guys a difference, in case you're not familiar, I am not a fan of the kind of bleached looking Fender necks that they put on some of their cheaper guitars. Let me show you here. Kiddo's Squier Mini Stratocaster. A lot of Squiers come with that bright neck, so that really shows you the difference. The Squier there on top does look like an older toasted neck that's kind of been in the bar smoke for a while. Played. It's got some cool grain pattern in it, which is something I never really thought I'd say about a neck, but I don't think this would look good with a real bleached neck on it. But then again, I don't know, that kind of sets it off there. And I went back and forth on the pick guard. I didn't know if I was going to go white. I didn't know if I was going to go black. I didn't know if I wanted to go like the aged white. This is actually the aged Perloid. This is a little yellower than the other one, but that was out of stock. And actually, I'm glad that's the one that I got. So let me throw the black guard on here and see what that looks like. Well, now I'm confused because the basic single ply black pick guard off the 50s Classic Vibe looks good on there also. And I'm starting to think it looked real good with a black Perloid. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What looks good? We'll lay this one back on. So, man, pickguard really changes the guitar. And I don't know which one I like better. Isn't it crazy? You think you have something all figured out, and you know exactly how it's going to go, and then it doesn't. I swore that I was going to love this Perloid pickguard on there. And I do, don't get me wrong. That aged Perloid. But then when I put this old Classic Vibe, kind of vintage style, single ply black guard on there, with that black kind of edge in the burst, man, that looked good. And then I have to be sitting here, and on the back wall is my Martin D10E, which I purchased, I don't know, about a month and a half ago. And then I saw the Tortoise pick guard on it. I was like, maybe the Tortoise would look cool on there, give it a little bit of contrast. But, you know, that's a good thing about guitars. 5 minutes, you can change them in and out and finally realize what you want. Now, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I'm sure you guys can tell that I am really don't do guitar content. But there's a first for everything. But I do want to say thank you to Sweetwater. Everything I've ever ordered has showed up fast. It showed up perfect. I'm not a big fan of ordering guitars online, but I did order this Martin online. And like I said earlier in the video, I ordered that Squier Classic Vibe a couple years ago. And then this year, I really wanted to get Kiddo this color. This is a exclusive. It looks orange on camera. It's kind of a more of a coral color, coral orangish, I guess. I really wanted to get her that color of that one from Sweetwater, and I believe that was actually the last one, because as soon as I ordered it, I saw online that they're all back ordered till April. All the rest of them come with the without the maple neck, but I really like the looks of the maple neck. So Jason from Sweetwater, I order all my stuff through. He is fantastic. Sometimes I get emails when I wouldn't expect emails. He's following up on things, gives me calls. I really appreciate him. Me just being kind of a small time guy who just likes picking the guitars in the house as a form of therapy. So they make you feel like a rock star over at Sweetwater. One last thing I want to say, and I'm sure this video is probably getting a little long for being a video on a guitar body, is I appreciate everybody's support over the last 4.5 years. With that being said, today is New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has a fantastic New Year. But one thing I do want to say is if you're going to be out tonight, you're going to be having fun with your family and friends, which I hope you are, please do not drink and drive. I like to go out just like the next person, have a few drinks, have a good time. And I was never one on drinking and driving, especially the profession I did before. But just know the person that almost took my life was intoxicated when this accident happened. That person is still sitting in prison. So I forgive that person what they've done to me, the hardship, starting your life over, being medically retired in your 30s, went from making 6 figures to now I make $40,000 less a year than what I was. But you know what? We're doing okay. I got money to buy the kiddo some guitars. We got show cattle, and we're doing okay. But please don't be that person that ends up in prison over a poor mistake and ruins someone's family. Like I just stated, I forgive that lady, that person for what they did to me. I have not yet come to terms with forgiving them for what they've done to my wife, my child, and my family. The hardest 4 years of my life. A 6-year-old girl shouldn't have to deal with that. So with that being said, I hope everyone has a fantastic New Year's. We will catch you soon. If this is the first time on your channel, welcome. Might not be the content you're into, but hey, you never know. We like to have a good time, goof around, and just spend time with friends and family. So take care, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. As always, God bless, and most importantly, please make smart decisions tonight.